welcome to my channel. I've got the four looking through the back door, and I'm going to go down a path about, well, let's just say forget baby mama, the Huckles have a sugar mama. Now, I'm thinking, oh, well, that kind of explains a couple of things, which I'll run through. But firstly, when I found out it was Victoria Jackson, I'm thinking, oh, wow. I mean, she is intelligent, beautiful, 70 years of age now. She had a horrible start in life. If you go on the website, you'll find that. But then, you know, she, studied and ended up making her own money and empire, meeting well, and apparently between her and her husband, she's worth approximately, if you believe Google, $800 million. I feel a little bit sorry about her because she's about 70 years of age now. However, when I've had a little bit of look too, I mean, people like Ellen DeGeneres are actually calling her one of her closest friends. So, you know, I mean, I don't know anything about this person. So I did a little bit more research, and I found a write-up about saying that the relationship with it's Markle, allegedly. It's not even Harry, apparently. It's just Markle inserting herself, literally. Sorry, the dog's got the bone again. She's got several homes and a private jet, right? The homes in Beverly Hills Estate that used to belong to Buster Keaton at one stage. And she's also got a Santa Barbara ranch. Now we know. You may remember last year when they decided to merge off of tragedies of the parents of children who had, you know, taken their life, kind of thing, through Archwell, and then fast track to the same scene when Harry lost his latest court case. And I had a feeling that was someone that they knew because, it does turn out that that would be, allegedly, the Santa Barbara house. They've also got a brownstone in New York City. Ta-da. Yeah. Remember the car chase in New York, the fake car chase? And they said that they were going to a friend's place in Upper Side, East Manhattan or something like that, right? It was Victoria's house. Also, just recently, Upper Bazaar, where she got announced as entering the room. Victoria is also Godmother Founder, which is a bookshop. I'm not too sure if I mentioned that or not. Okay, let's just find out the story. Hopefully, Victoria's well and truly aware of the situation. And I'm sorry again for the acoustics in the back. All right, King of Wands, Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Magician. Well, it was supposed to have been a secret. They have actually gone to Victoria, allegedly, saying that Pa took away their security. They don't have security and they don't feel safe, you know, where they were staying. Was that Tyler Perry's place or something? Now you have to wonder about Macedo and where they are and what mortgage did they get and how small was that house. And if they've got a house in Macedo, why do they need to merch? Merch. They're not merching. There's no money here. Why do they need to grift off to Victoria? Yeah, it makes sense, right? But it's waving the magic wand here, the trickster, the manipulator as well. Even though he's not reversed, he can definitely fool you, especially the magician here. And it was supposed to have been a secret, but, you know. she's also referred to as their BFF, so I would say that Mark will probably love bombs her and, basically calls her a godmother or something like that. Ironic, I know, because that was the founder of the bookshop. And, Two of Pentacles, not merching. But it is an emotional thing, the Ace of Cups. It's very, very emotional here. I think they're playing on her emotions. Queen of Wands, here we go here. Justice reverse and the Ten of Pentacles upright. So I think Victoria feels sorry for them. I don't know what has been said. I'm sorry, that's really loud. I don't know what has been said, but I really do think that Victoria feels sorry for them, and she's more than happy to welcome them in to help them out, more so predominantly based on security. And it is well and truly Markle's infiltration here. She's not going to be able to merge on Victoria, but somehow the cat's out the bag. And I wonder if we've got some problems now, because you've got something that's very, very unjust. It was supposed to have been a secret, and now in the last week, people like me that didn't even know who Victoria Jackson was, sorry, but I didn't, now reading on her. I'm wondering if there's some sort of privacy breach happening. Hermit. The Page, the Page of Swords, Temperance reverse, and the Three of Pentacles reverse. So I would say what's happened is that she feels sorry for Harry. She absolutely feels sorry for Harry. Again, this is going back to the security and, Pa taking her away. I can just see what kind of spiel Markle has been telling her. Apparently, this goes back from a very, very long time ago. It's not just a recent thing. They have been merching off of her for a while. Grifting, not merching, sorry, grifting. There's all this negative messages that have now come out of social media. And, people like us has just found. I compared that room a while back, but I didn't know who it was. Now I've connected the dots. I may be wrong, but I think the dots are pretty spot on, right? This is also for Harry's mental well-being, that he is actually being looked after, literally, in a safe environment, in the multi-million-dollar style places that he's accustomed to with the private jet, right? But you know what? They don't play nice together. They're definitely not playing nice. There's no plan. There's no plan here. It's just Victoria's been offering, literally. She felt sorry for them when the Ace of Cups, when she first met them. She kept their secret, but now something has happened, and she again feels sorry for Harry that it's now come out of, out, yeah. All right, Queen of Cups, the Nine of Swords reverse, the Five of Cups reverse, the Seven of Pentacles upright, and the Hangman. She was a fan of Princess Diana's. I think when it comes to all the anxiety, I really don't think that the grieving stage and feeling sorry, when it comes to the temperance side of things, the mental stability kind of thing, it got to the stage where it's now actually costing them money. So I wonder if these seeds that they planted that are now literally growing and it's entered into the mainstream media, if she's very, very happy about that. I wonder if she's going to flip. I'm kind of hoping she's going to flip, but it does appear here that, let's just say one of them at least, or two of them, aren't playing nicely. So I would say that's behind the scenes, like when people smile at you, but literally you've got a knife in your back at the same time, right? Allegedly, because you've got the Nine of Swords there. They don't care. The gruesome twosome don't care. They really don't care. They're past the anxiety and everything like that. And they're also not grieving either anymore, allegedly. Interesting, isn't it? They're not going to be told to, move on. Normally when you've got the Five of Cups, you're grieving, you can't get over it, you keep looking back in the past, and then you know, people say, look, come on, chin up. You've got a couple of things left, you know, concentrate on that and move on kind of thing. No, they're not doing any of that. They have planted seeds, but so I wonder if this was purposely late. I'm not too sure how we connected the dots. It's just somehow we connected the dots. I really do think it was late by Melodrama Cedo. Well, are they even there now? That's just one big question. I know that Netflix rents one of them when she talks about being there. Well, it's not her house either when she does all the idiot, sloppy food things. And, of course, the hangman, biding time, just waiting. All right, 8 of Swords reverse, 8 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, and the World. Sadly, very, very sadly for Victoria, they're not victims, not anymore. What has happened with them, with the Harkles? It's self-inflicted. They did it to themselves, right? She may know or she may not know, but you know what? There's no winners, but they're not going to move. They're not going to end this. This is going to be hard for Victoria. This alleged relationship that they've got, she's going to find it very, very hard to cut ties, to sever ties here. They're not going to go away anytime soon. They like this. They've had this lifestyle. She's actually made this lifestyle for them for a few years now. It's not a new thing. And they're accustomed to this lifestyle. And they're not going to go away. That's why I had a feeling about her. Despite her association and with the people that she's connecting to now and connected to the past, the people that I don't like Ellen, for instance. There are others like Reese Witherspoon, you know, I mean, it's just her business, right? But recently she ended up on Archewell podcast. She also did one with that Lee McKern, Buzz Lightyear looking person. It's the circle that they're in. They're multi-millionaires. Markle has inserted herself into that level and she's not going away. Victoria's not going to be able to get rid of him. Interesting, isn't it? Should we feel sorry for Victoria with that $100 million? Probably not. But she's going to find it very, very hard to get rid of him. There's no winners here. None whatsoever. With the 3 of Pentacles here, the 2 of them, they're not playing. They're not, you know, they're not playing nice. So yeah. Well, there you have it. Let me know if you've heard any other information. I'm glad I was able to connect the Santa Barbara room over the last 12 months, right? That's Victoria Jackson's place, allegedly. And now the question is, exactly where do they stay? I'm going to just go fix up the acoustics in the background. All right, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.